Meghan's Archie and Lilibet's non-existence is confirmed without a doubt. Do not attempt to deceive us. Hello, with all the regal splendor, we warmly welcome you to the Princess Diana News channel. Now, let's get to the video. It is not an unrealistic or fantastical notion to suggest that there might be no biological children born from Meghan's body. We're not specifically asserting the absence of children. We are simply stating that it is highly unlikely that Meghan truly delivered a baby. It is unnecessary to include any photos that could be seen as proof that Meghan never had a baby. However, we have a few instances that make the pregnancy quite unusual. Apart from a few images capturing ARC officials' encounter with Desmond Tutu in South Africa and the heartwarming sight of Meghan reading to Archie on his initial birthday, the child's face has not been shown in any photographs. Regarding Lilibet, there is no visual evidence available apart from a solitary snapshot from their Christmas card in 2021, which doesn't provide conclusive proof as the children might have been professional actors, particularly the young boy. He appeared to be quite mature considering his age. Reportedly, despite being just 2.5 years old, he appeared considerably more mature. There is a possibility that certain individuals are embracing the idea of them being an ordinary, content family consisting of 4 members. However, despite respecting your perspective, please understand that many of us remain skeptical about the authenticity of Meghan Markle's pregnancy. There is no evidence indicating the non-existence of the children. However, there is also a lack of evidence supporting their existence. Furthermore, for those skeptical of this pregnancy, simply examine the available proof for confirmation. As an illustration, when Archie was born, Harry mentioned to journalists that he was unaware of the remarkable transformations that babies can undergo in a short span of a few weeks. Furthermore, how can we overlook the fact that Meghan had supposedly been in labor, yet she had already delivered the baby? Despite her insistence that the birth took place at the Portland hospital, there is no official evidence confirming the delivery. There is no evidence in the records of the Lindo wing regarding St. Catherine delivered all 3 of her children at Mary's Paddington. Alternatively, let us not overlook the husband's account that Meghan's alleged childbirth doctor was actually on a vacation abroad alongside him. There is absolutely no way she could have been there. Regarding Lilibet, Meghan has professed being born at Santa Barbara Hospital. However, no infants were delivered at that location during that specific day. Until concrete evidence verifying the existence of the children emerges, skepticism regarding their reality will persist among many. Some may argue that children exist, but Meghan is not the biological mother of the child. I trust that has provided clarification for some of your inquiries. Ultimately, the choice of what to believe is up to you. Yet, this perplexing enigma persists even now. The reason that I can't seem to move past is that Meghan Markle and Harry actually have a valid justification for being dishonest about this particular situation. If Meghan wants the children to be eligible for inheritance, she must keep their surrogate origins a secret. In essence, if something is not useful, it serves no purpose. Although Harry complains about being trapped in his dysfunctional family, I believe he would not reject the opportunity to become the ruler in case of a tragic event where he or his offspring were to assume the throne. In my opinion, this seems like the ideal reasoning behind Meghan and Harry's reluctance to acknowledge the possibility of surrogacy, assuming it is indeed the case. However, ultimately, Harry is simply not utilizing his time effectively. The preference of the UK population is to renounce the monarchy altogether instead of seeing Harry, Meghan, or their children ascend to the throne. There are numerous factors that raise doubts. I doubt that the parents will have the DNA required to support or refute it. In my opinion, it would be wise to remove the children from the line of succession until the parents can provide conclusive evidence of their biological connection to Meghan and Harry. Perhaps, it could simply be because both individuals are extremely fearful that if they are spotted in public without a security guard, someone might attempt to abduct the children. I highly doubt that will occur, although I suppose there have been more unexpected events in the past. It is a well-known fact that Harry despises the media as well as paparazzi. It is possible that they will continue to conceal their children for an extended period of time. My assumption is that Meghan is already plotting something. It's likely that she's already envisioning the future when her children reach the right age for marriage. She intends to insist that their weddings take place at Westminster Abbey. It is possible that no one has ever laid eyes on the children before, implying a unique occurrence. When does the removal of the titles from Archofficial and Invisibed is expected to occur? It wouldn't be surprising if he completely disregarded the guidelines for the order of succession. It's an incredibly peculiar circumstance. Why do they go to great lengths to ensure their children are not visible in any photographs if they indeed have 2 kids? Despite occasional glimpses of their backs, a complete family portrait is never shared with the public. Do they never leave their house? I wonder if they never go shopping or visit the grocery store. Do they ever go to the park or even have playdates with others? It's just strange to me how there are no candid photos of these individuals in public. I had the impression that Archofficial had attended some form of preschool. It is highly likely that someone must have witnessed their presence. If the children had been sighted, someone would have shared a photo. It is incredibly strange and perplexing. Additionally, it was quite peculiar that during their dinner gathering with the Fosters in Montecito, David Foster inquired about Archie, which caught the attention of the waitress. Subsequently, Harry's response was to strongly discourage exploring that topic. If this information is accurate, it's quite peculiar. Typically, parents enjoy discussing their children. A significant portion of individuals with young children are quite vocal about their experiences with parenthood. Given that Catherine Foster was pregnant with her first child, it is illogical for this situation to occur. I must admit, the entire situation seems to be a complicated and chaotic situation in my opinion. Despite assertions that the Queen and Charles convened in Invisibed at their separate residences last June, and despite Harry's account of these gatherings in his book Spare, the documented records of the Queen's encounters and trips during the final months of her life reveal that her final interaction with Harry occurred in April while he was en route to The Hague. At times, reality can truly exceed the oddities found in fictional tales. The most recent update on the children occurred when authorities responded to a call regarding an intruder at the Grand residence. Now, it appears that Meghan inquired from one of the officers about the possibility of children being present in the vicinity. The response suggests that some individuals are using this as evidence to argue that no children reside there. And Meghan herself uttered these words as well. If these children truly exist, why hasn't anyone, including the neighbors, ever laid eyes on them? There is a complete absence of any evidence or indications of their presence, such as the lack of a swing set, climbing frames, toys, or tricycles in the area. Furthermore, there is a noticeable absence of genuine photographs documenting the existence of these actual kids. Meghan and Harry's recently released photos have been discovered to feature children who are not their own. The children are neither synthetic nor undetectable. Occasionally, Meghan and Harry employed Gavin, Bryn-Gringa's son, to pose as Archie, while Stassi Schroeder's daughter, Hartford, was featured as Lilibet. In certain instances, they have employed a young model, such as the Tithopia child portrayed in a promotional poster for a pediatric dental firm in New York, as well as girls featured in a children's clothing catalog. They consistently employ heavy photoshopping techniques for all the photos they publish. Neither of them can recall the exact age of the children. A peculiar occurrence that I can't quite shake off is the fact that on the day Archofficial is said to have come into existence, Harry was expressing his awe at how remarkable it was and how greatly he had transformed within a span of 2 weeks. When asked about Invisibed's age, Meghan responded by stating that it was around a year and a few months old. No mother with a young child would ever utter those words. Every mother possesses precise knowledge about her child's age. And it appears that they have no recollection of Archie's birthday. Last year, Harry spent his entire day engaged in polo sessions. Archie's special day did not include him. Meghan dedicated her time this year to hiking in pursuit of having her photo published. Instead, she found herself not being able to celebrate her son's birthday at home. The overwhelming criticism they have received stems primarily from their unnecessary decision to keep these hidden children a secret. The practice of keeping things hidden will inevitably lead to the emergence of conspiracy theories. Harry and Meghan should consider being more open and honest about their children, sharing occasional photos. After all, Catherine and William have successfully done so while maintaining a positive relationship with the media and paparazzi. That's it for the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and share with those interested. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for joining us, have a great day, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.